Hey guys, Simbuff here. I know it's been a long time since I've done a vlog or pretty much posted any videos, and there's reasons for that. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. If you follow Kiba Curtis, then you probably already know. If you just follow my channel, well, then everything's going to be a little different. Well, for starters, around the beginning of last year, Jeremy, or Kiba Curtis, came down here, supposed to be for a visit, but he decided to stay and moved in, which we're both happy about. So that's one big change that's happened. And then at the beginning of this year, we got engaged. So I was in the process of planning a wedding. Well, we got the flu, and as he recovered, I was still sick. So, wondering, why was I still sick? Well, we found out. This little sweetie was there. So yes, we're parents. And since it's past midnight, a baby is now about 7 days old. Hi, honey. Everything's it's Charles Shay Curtis, or Charlie. So yes, a lot's changed. We're parents, we're engaged, we're focusing more on the baby right now than planning a wedding at the moment, which is probably for the best. So, over the time and everything, we've gone to Comic-Cons, we've gone to the fair, which this year, the fair kind of sucked. I couldn't ride anything, and I was so upset because they brought back my favorite ride. And for those who pay attention to the news and everything like that, if the ride that's usually called the Cyclone, or the Cyclops, it was missing for a few years because part of it broke off and people got killed. Well, they remade it and everything, they brought it back. It's my favorite, and I couldn't ride it. I was upset because I really wanted to. And it may sound weird knowing that the ride in the past has killed people, but they made it safer. They have better inspections and everything like that. So it's safer now. Yeah, pregnancy was not easy. Had morning sickness all day, all up until the third trimester started. It sucked. And on top of that, I was still working. Even then, my coworkers thought I was like some kind of Wonder Woman, because I would quickly call somebody over, they'd take over, I'd go, throw up, take a moment to recover, and I'd come back and get right back to work, smiling at customers, even though I felt like utter crap. And so they thought I was Wonder Woman anyway. Then 9 months pregnant, still working, and I was tired all the time, felt awful, but kept going. And unfortunately, I hit 10 months, 40 weeks. And still going, and even some of the older people that had more kids than I ever will, was wondering how in the world I was still working, how I was still doing, and honestly, I don't really know. I just kept going. Can't really stop. And 12 hours of labor really sucks. I refused the epidural. Again, really sucks. If you're going to refuse an epidural, there's going to be a lot of pain. I guarantee you that. And you gotta breathe. At one point they had to put an oxygen mask on me because I guess I wasn't breathing very well. There's a lot of pain, so there's some parts of labor I don't really remember, but my mom and Jeremy has filled me in on some of the stuff that happened. Apparently I got irritated blood pressure cuff, ripped it off, threw it across the room, and the doctor wasn't happy about that when she came in to check on me, but I don't really remember doing that, but apparently I did. I do know it kept making my hand numb, so that could have been why I got mad at it. Let's see. Apparently I got a little snippy with the midwife. I saw the midwives, not the doctors. And the midwives warned me that by seeing midwives, they can do everything except surgery, so if I need a C-section, they'd have to bring in a doctor that I do not know. Which I was okay with that. And it's very rarely any woman in my family has needed a C-section. Well, I got close, apparently. During labor and everything, it seemed wasn't really making much progress. He wasn't moving, and I was getting tired. I was hitting the wall. And everything, next thing I know, a doctor is in the room checking and seeing how things are going, and then that kind of made me worried that, crap, I'm about to get a C-section. But luckily I was able to kind of, I guess, man up, or in this case woman up, kind of taking oxygen, which did help because it breathing hard, I was hyperventilating, it was triggering my asthma. And little Charlie came out 6 pounds, or I am tired, it is like past 2 a.m. 9 pounds 7 ounces and 21 1/4 of an inch. Big baby. Man, that's pretty much what's changed, what's going on. This room used to be a back porch, pretty much, and that probably wasn't the very best view, but I'm kind of hurting. I don't want to stand up right now. Yeah, this room was part of a back porch. It didn't have a ceiling. It didn't have insulation. It didn't have really nothing. So, my dad, my grandparents, Jeremy helped, and I helped a little, but I don't think I was that much of a help. Built the room, put in insulation. It did have a drop ceiling. We had to take that down. Put up an actual ceiling, paint everything, fix everything. The outside door there, part of it was kind of rotted on the outside, and there's no door that's ever going to fit that door frame. Apparently that was specially done by my great-grandpa who built this house. So it had to be doctored, which luckily there's no rot on it anymore. The floor underneath it was partially rotted. That had to be replaced. And part of the door there, which connects our room to the baby room, had to be replaced. And then there's a door there that goes to the rest of the back porch, laundry room, and then you just turn to go to the kitchen. The kid has 3 doors to his room, which kind of fits the way of the house. Each room has about 2 to 3 doors. So you got different exits. This room exits outside right now. Of course, everything's in front of the door. Kid ain't getting out. But if there's a fire, everything can be slung out of the way and we can escape. And of course, this room exits into our bedroom or the back porch, where there's also another door to outside. Our room, of course, escapes into here or into the hallway, and my dad's room goes, it connects to the hallway and to the living room. So it goes with the design of the house to have multiple doors. But yeah, pretty much building this room took the entire 9 to 10 months of the pregnancy. And then of course, Jeremy and I built the crib, we built the rocking chair, built the bassinet, and those videos of us doing that is on his channel. He's been keeping up with vlogs and videos much better than I have. But I'm going to try not to ramble too much. I know I do that a lot. I have argued with our time off center at work. It done me no good, as of course I'm still at Walmart. Unfortunately, I'm part-time, and part-time, it does not matter how long you have been with the company, and by now I've been there 3.5 years. But it does not matter how long you've been with the company. The way they have it is full-time can get up to, what is it? I believe it's 18 weeks maternity leave paid. Part-time can get 6 to 12 weeks maternity leave unpaid. And it don't matter how long you've been there. I have a friend I went to school with. She's been with Walmart almost 5 years now. She had a baby before me. We was due around the same time, but hers came first. And yeah, she argued with them as well. She's been with them almost 5 years, and still unpaid maternity leave. Arguing with them done no good. So yeah, that sucks. I tried to argue with them that, well, part-timers kind of need paid maternity leave more than full-time. We don't make as much. And yeah, they kind of fell on deaf ears. So, very fun. But, luckily, as soon as we found out I was pregnant and everything, we started putting money back to make sure we had the bills covered for pretty much 2 months. Because even though I'm taking the 6 weeks, it's going to be another 2 weeks back to work before I get a good paycheck. So, that's always fun. But we're hanging in there. We got prepared the best we could. We started planning things early, and that helped a lot. So, good tip for as soon as you find out you're pregnant, plan early. Don't wait till last minute for anything, because it sucks. We got a lot of diapers. Apparently the wipes are going to run out faster than the diapers. And all that stuff. But so far, everything hasn't been too bad. It's just mostly trying to sleep. Because apparently little Charlie likes to wake up every 2 to 3 hours. Which is normal, but when you have insomnia and it takes you a while to fall asleep, getting up that often to feed them, change them, everything is difficult. And of course, trying to breastfeed, gotta find time to pump and all that, and yeah. It's gonna be exhaustion for a while. But it's not too bad, I think. But I guess that's it for now. I'm going to try to have videos coming out more regularly. It's probably going to be mostly baby related. Your baby is changing all the time. So, I might make another video later about the hospital stay, how everything went, and all that. Go more into detail if anybody cares to know how labor is, how the other pain methods are. Everything, because I tried 2 other kinds. One helped a lot. One pretty much done nothing but made me dizzy. But I'll get into that later. If anybody's interested in the labor, delivery, all that process, I think so. For now, it's Simbuff, signing off. See you next time. Bye.